As green flag flies, 8 laps the distance here for your IMCA Stalkers. See it beating and banging going 3 wide there. Ty Warner going to split Tyler Meckles on the inside. The 62 of Gary Ray. They made contact as they work off of turn number 2. They're all knotted up. It's going to be Zach Griggs showing the way. Here comes Ty Warner now to the inside. That's 0-1. They're still 3 wide with Meckle down the inside of Warner. Gary Ray going to let it rip on the top side of the track. He's going to take the race lead. Now they're going to beat and bang for it. Zach Griggs leads that lap with Warner down the inside. Ray up top. And Ty Warner somehow will be the man leading the field off at turn number 2. So beating and banging here for these IMCA stock cars. And it's Ty Warner showing the way off of turn number 4. Gary Ray still side by side with Zach Griggs and the 28Z as they work into turn number 1. It's Griggs down low, Ray up top behind them. It's the 925 of Anthony Madrid and Tyler Meckle as Madrid to the outside of Meckle. Now going to look to the inside of Zach Griggs. Move Madrid up to that 3rd spot. As they work off of turn number 4. Ty Warner very high up on top of the racetrack. He probably fit about a piece of paper between that right rear bumper and the wall. He got super close as Anthony Madrid now looks to the inside of Gary Ray. He's trying to get close up to the 0-1 of Ty Warner as Madrid moves up to that 2nd spot. Can he reel in your race leader here with 4 laps to go when they cross the stripe? This time halfway home in this first heat race of the night for the IMCA stock cars. And right now the top side is the right side, as it's Warner, Madrid. Gary Ray was trying to use the middle line. Now he's going to get collected by Tyler Meckle. Falls right to the front bumper of Tyler Meckle as Meckle uses the inside line down the back straightaway. Ray, though, going to try to use the top side to his advantage off of turn number 4. Ray, a little squirrely off of turn number 4. That does move Meckle into the inside of him, into that 3rd spot. As Gary Ray, big wiggle off of turn number 2 that time. Larry Brigner almost goes around as well, as Anthony Madrid now putting the pressure on your race leader, Ty Warner, for the race lead. 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Warner, Madrid, and Meckle. Oh, they are knotted up nose to tail as Meckle actually swings it out wide going into turn number 1. He's going to lose a lot of momentum. So will it be a 2-car race as they work their way down the back straightaway in turn number 3? It's Ty Warner and Anthony Madrid. White flag in the air. Can Madrid pass the 0-1 of Warner? Warner going to use the middle groove as Anthony Madrid goes up top shelf. Going to arc her down right now. Try to diamond off turn number 2. See if he can get some speed on the backside of the 0-1. He's 1 car length behind him. And once again, Madrid going to use the top side. Here he goes now to the inside of Ty Warner. It's going to be a drag race to the finish line. Give it to the 0-1 of Warner. So another 8 laps, green flags in the air, and we are going to call that one back. So yellow lights will come on. Going to call that one back. Can't quite put a full main event together. Getting victory lane right there. A little slow on the start as green flag will fly. Just as you give a guy praise, he slips up. As they race down the back straightaway off of turn number 2, will be Hendershot showing the way with Joey McCullough side by side with DJ Workmeister. Watch those 2 drivers. They do not like each other. Bad blood right there. Running 2nd and 3rd on the racetrack. The 08 of DJ Workmeister, 55 of Joey McCullough. As smoke pours out of the 50 SR of Mike Mabbitt. Saw that during hot laps. See Josh Workmeister might be, he's trying to go to the pits. He might stall though before he gets there. We'll see what race officials decide to do, and I think the yellow flag's going to have to come out here. Yes, Conrad Santa Cruz makes the call. Conrad Santa Cruz throwing the yellow flag for Josh Workmeister, stopping on top of turn number 1. All right, so 1 lap is in the books. 7 to go. Green flag is back in the air. And Frankie Hendershot leads the field into turn number 1 as DJ Workmeister looks to the inside of Joey McCullough again. Keep an eye on those 2 drivers, 55 and the 08. As McCullough puts a little bit of the chrome horn to the backside of the number 9 of Frankie Hendershot as they work their way down the back straightaway. Off of turn number 4 they come now. It's going to be Hendershot by half car length over Joey McCullough, DJ Workmeister in the 08. Fourth right now, side by side. Dennis Losing in the 15, the 41 of George Franzman. They stay side by side as DJ Workmeister looks to the outside of Joey McCullough off of turn number 4. To the outside of McCullough, DJ Workmeister gets out of it though. to avoid making contact with the 55 of McCullough as they work their way off of turn at number 4. Now McCullough trying to put the pressure once again on Hendershot as Dennis Losing appears to be slowing down off of turn at number 2. Keep an eye on him, see if he gets his car anchored down into the infield. He's very slow, going to keep on the top side of the racetrack. That might bring out the caution as Joey McCullough sideways off of turn at number 4. Going to lose a spot to Workmeister, and Franzman going to get saved actually by the yellow flag is the 55 of McCullough.
Go low, go low, go low, go low.
As the yellow comes out for the 15 of Dennis Losing, he got slow. Green flag in the air. 4 laps to go. Oh, I see George Franzman in the back of Joey McCullough. McCullough going to spin around. Franzman going to take over that 3rd spot as they work their way down the back straightaway. Looks like the yellow flag will come out. Not too sure what happened there with Franzman. And green flags back in the air. And it's led by Frankie Hendershot. Here comes DJ Workmeister trying to work him over. Got into the back of him. That's going to move Cody Center now to that 2nd spot. He took advantage. DJ Workmeister got into the back of the 41 of the 9 machine of Hendershot. He slowed up off of turn number 2. A lot of beating and banging on here as they're side by side. Franzman and Workmeister might have made a little contact off of turn at number 4, running nose to tail. Now it's Franzman to the inside of Cody Center. Keep an eye on those 2 drivers. They've been battling out for several years out here in Arizona, dating back to some pure stock days. Has some smoke now starting to pour out of the 9 machine of Hendershot. So we'll see what happens now as they're side by side. Give it to the 12. Hendershot almost made contact with George Franzman as Franzman went around the outside of the 9. Now he's down the inside of Cody Center for the race lead. My goodness, talk about this racing action here at Arizona Speedway. There is nothing like it. White flag in the air. Franzman will lead Center and Workmeister, and they're all nose to tail going into turn number 1. Into turn number 1 they go off of turn number 2. Franzman with a 2-car length advantage as DJ Workmeister looks to the inside of Cody Center. Center going to drive it in deep, take away the line from Workmeister as George Franzman leads him off of turn number 4. He'll win the 2nd heat race for the IMCA stock cars.